Hello everyone. Today I'm doing a deck profile on the Noble Knights, but with a hint of Inferno Nobles. A short engine of. But before start, I hope y'all enjoyed this video of the deck list. First, we're gonna start with the classic Noble Knight lineup. First being Noble Knight Torgus, because he's a normal monster and he's my favorite monster. That's why he's in there. Don't give it on crud if what y'all say he shouldn't be in there. I say he should be in here. 3 Midrot, because he's really good for bringing out another Noble Knight when he's equipped to a Noble Arms and becomes a Fat Monster level 5 in the dark. See what else? You can pop the equip card. Ooh, excuse me. You can pop the Noble Arms equip card. Oh yeah, that is some really good mid-drop plays. Then you got Grain. Grain is really good in the deck, surprisingly. And you got some normal monsters in here. And Boars is another one. Really, Boars should be right here. Yeah, Boars should be right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 normal monsters. Right there. Your Midrot and Boars is basically normal monsters right now equipped to a Noble Arms. Like some of the Noble Knights are. This it says Vanilla normal monster straight. These guys are treated as normal monsters right now equipped to the Noble Arms. This guy is good to bring out special summon if you have a light normal monster. Doesn't matter what it is. Then you got Custodin. Really good in the deck. Because if your Noble Knight is equipped to a Noble Arms, if you control both of them, yeah, if you control a Noble Arms equipped spell, I can special summon this from the hand. Then you can, when he's used as a Synchro, Seize, or Link, you can normal summon another Noble Knight enhance to that. Then you got Iron. That will explain the tokens. I got more of these tokens though. I'll show y'all in a few minutes. He's really good because if you control Noble Arms equip spell equipped to the Noble this, if Noble Knight Noble Arms equip spell equipped to him, I can special summon a Noble Knight token. Warrior, light, level 4 attack, 1,000. Defense, 1,000. He's also good for something that. Oh yeah, that's right. He all warrior. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When this card is equipped to a Noble Arms equip spell, all other Noble Knight monsters I control gain 500. That's right. Then you got Noble Knight Brothers because he's really good. You know what? I might take something out, but this is a deck list I'm going with and trying it at locals. But Brothers is good when you can bring out more Noble Knights on the field when you have some in your hand. Then also you could recycle cards with Brothers to draw one card. That's another good thing about him. Then Black Lancelot, he's also good. If y'all want to if you want to tribute one face-up light normal monster, doesn't matter what it is, to the graveyard and special summon him. He's good special summoning to the field, and he's good tributing Noble Knights to put a Noble Arms equip card in your hand, or Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. E-Star is very good for banishing and special summoning And if you use him as a sequel or a or use him as a material for a sequel or a seed summoning of a Noble Knight monster, the summoning cannot be negated either. But I usually use him to banish 2 Noble Knight monsters from the graveyard and to special summon him. It works with Inferno Nobles. I'll show you the Inferno Noble lineup in a bit. Then I got Noble Knight Spear Holder. Really good because if he's no more special summon, yeah, if she's no more special summon, you can target 1 level 8 or lower monster I control. Its name becomes Fleur Synchron. Also, it's treated as a tuner if it's not a tuner already till the until this end phase. But there's another effect. You can also tribute this card. Add 1 quick spell from the deck to the hand, which is good too. Then I got 2 Guinevere. I might bump that down to 1, but I see how it goes. See where it goes. Plus, it can equip to a Noble Knight monster, any Noble Knight, including Inferno Nobles. But what's different with the Inferno Nobles, though, they won't gain the light and dark effect from these at all. It's just a 300 attack boost from it. She's really good. If it's a light Noble Knight monster, you can pop her to protect that monster. If it's a dark, you can pop her and destroy that monster you battling. Very good. Then I got 2 Lady of the Lakes. She's good though too. But only thing with her is you got to use only warrior types, which this deck is full of warriors mostly. She can bring Lady. There's another purpose for this guy. Lady Lake can bring this card back from the grave. Not only that, she can make one of my level 5 monsters, or Midra as a level 5, or Boars as a level 5, put it down to 4, special summon her from the grave. But when she used as a sequel material for a warrior type, you have to banish her instead. That's when this guy comes, Visa Starfrost. I got him in here for a reason, for Baronet the Fleur, one of the reasons. Lady Lake's another reason, because Baronet the Fleur is a warrior type. But I got different other ways to bring Baronet the Fleur out without Hulk. Trust me. Then I got Monster Reborn to bring back any monster I want, basically. Then 3 Heritage of the Chalice. Yep, 3 Heritage of the Chalice here. This is really good as a 3 of, because I can add 1 Noble Knight or 1 Noble Arms card from my deck to the or graveyard to hand. And it has another effect. It can recycle itself if a Noble Knight monster equipped with a Noble Arms equip spell is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Really good. Since last year was so arrows, one of the reasons it's actually good because it's treated as a Noble Arms card. Nobody didn't notice the reprint version of this, did they? The old school print didn't say it's treated as a Noble Arms, but this one does. It came from the Legendary Dragons set, or wherever it's called. Okay, Josh. Where was that? Then I got one really good. Also gains you can gain 500 when you equip it to any monster. Noble Excalibur, good. Is a really good rank up card. And you can put that your Noble Knights from being targeted by opponent's card effect. Then I got 2 Caliburns. Very good. You can boost that monster to 500, and he can gain 5. You can gain 500, but you can only control 1 Noble. Most of them say you can only control one of that copy on the field. Galleon. This has a good side. Your warrior type monsters gain 1,000, but they lose 200 each standby phase. That's really good. Most of your Noble Knight or Noble Arms cards can come back to a Noble encrypt to the Noble Knights. It's like, and only exception is Celestial Soul Elves and Excalibur. And the Inferno Noble arms, which I show you in the bit of the Inferno Noble side. Noble arms of Destiny really good. Once per turn, the equipped monster cannot be on the field cannot be destroyed by a battle or a card effect. Once per turn. That way. It's an or thing. Then two clearance, very good. Pay 500, and you can attack your opponent directly. But most of your Noble Arms says equipped to only a warrior type, which most of my deck is. Then Noble Arms on further. You can pop a set card on your opponent's side of the field. But your monster loses 500 permanently until the end of the duel. Then I got Mage Powers just because I want to. If I have Power of the Guardians, that would be replaced immediately for Power of the Guardians. Then I got 3 until the Noble Arms need it once again. Really good. I have Boars. I equip it with a Noble Arms. Activate its effect when it became a dark in the level 5. I can choose the 3 cards and my opponent choose. And guess what the combo is? Get these 3 basically. And one of these going to be in your hand. And the other 2 being in the grave. Here's why. Because it has a graveyard effect where you can summon a Noble Knight monster from the deck to the field. Yeah, it has the best of that. To do a monster with a different name from the cards in your I control in the deck or in the graveyard. So, but another thing is you can mill the cards. You can activate the top cards equal to the number of Noble Arms equipped spells I control. Even Guinevere is counted towards that. Alrighty, that's enough of that lineup. That lineup of yep, that's the Noble Knight lineup. That's the Noble Knight lineup. Now for the Inferno Noble lineup. I got 3 Olivers. Very good. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain that for the for the players that only know Inferno Nobles. Flame Bud is really good because if it's normal or special summon, I could target one face-up monster card in either player's spell and trap card zone, even your own special summon to my side of the field, which is good, but it has another effect. I'm going to equip this card to a monster I control, and that monster equipped to this gains 500. Now I got 3 Theron Bulls, very good too. Because if I have this in the hand and a warrior type in the graveyard, I can special summon this and equip the warrior type in the graveyard to Bull. Then I got more Phoenix Gearfree, very good card, no inspiration for that. And I got 2 Inferno Noble Arm, the French word. Hatchet, I'm going to call it Hatchet. Really good, you can pop this, make that one specific monster attack twice this turn. And I think that's it for the Inferno Noble lineup, not much there. Then I got hand traps slash board breakers line up. 3 ash blossoms. 1 Harpy's feather duster. 1 Carbide grave. 1 Brigeki. 3 cosmic triclones. These are probably explanatory, so I probably wouldn't need to explain that. And 3 infinite impermanents. That's my hand trap slash board breakers right there. Then I got here's the extra deck. Baronet the Fleur. Really good. Probably don't need to explain it. Neither about the Inferno Noble Knight, Emperor Charles. Colossal Fire, very old school. And plus, it's a generic for warriors, man. And this card gains 1,000 for every warrior type monster in any player's graveyard. And when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon it right back. If I want to, or any warrior type monster I want from either player's graveyard. And Colossal Fire is a good one to bring right back. Then I got Inferno Noble Knight Captain Roden. I don't think I need to explain that. High Lansing, and I think I do need to explain that because y'all don't know your classic Noble Knights. At least most of y'all don't. If this card is sequel summon, I can equip 1 Noble Arms crit spell from my deck to this card. And also at the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle and send it to graveyard, I can add 1 Noble Knight or Noble Arms card from my deck to the hand. I can go and control 1 of him. That's the Secro setup. That for the C setup. 1 number shiny number 39 Utopia the Lightning. This is really good because if it battles, your opponent can't activate Jack. But it has Seeds material. I can just send him to the graveyard and he doubles his attack power. As long as you have Utopias in the deck for, if you have C39 Utopia Ray or and Utopia in there, you could do it up twice per turn. Then I got Sacred Noble Knight King Artorigus, really good. I can pop a monster with no restrictions having a Noble Arms on him. Just 1 monster though from your opponent's side. Then I think Sacred Noble Knight King Artorigus and Torgus King of the Noble Knights have the ability to bring up the 3 Noble Arms equipped spells, equip it to them. That's his basic effect. If this guy gets destroyed, period, I could bring back a Noble Knight monster. But not the. I could bring back a level 4 or higher Noble Knight monster of any kind from the grave. That includes Emperor Charles, Captain Roland, and Noble Knight highlights, or any level 4s that are higher that in here. Then I got Utopia Ray. I don't use as a effect other than ranking up to Utopia the Lightning. Same with Utopia usually. So, but their effects, I don't think I have to explain the effects. Let me know if I need to. Then I tell you in the comments. Heroic Champion Excalibur, because it's a generic only for warriors. After all, it does need 2 level 4 warrior type monsters. And once per turn, I can attach 2 disease material from this card. This card tap becomes double its original attack until my opponent's next end phase. Which is good. It stays at 4,000 until your opponent's end phase. Now, Torgus King of the Noble Knights. This guy can pop your back row for each of the Noble Arms equipped spells I control. Really good. And Sacred Noble Knight King Custom, also good because I could I could send Noble Night monsters that were used as season material, send them to the graveyard, and return your cards to your hand and stuff. Then if he gets destroyed, period, I think, yep. Oh yeah, by battle or card effect, I can special summon one Noble Night sea monster from my extra deck set for Sacred Noble Night King of Torgus. King Custody. If you do, attach this card to the graveyard. This is treated as secret. Now, it's sort of like a rank up. I usually bring Sacred Night King of Torgus out with that. That's it for the Seas lineup. For the extra deck lineup, I got Arcane Extra Joker. He's okay, I guess. I might take him out for another Isotope. I'm not sure yet. I gotta test it out. Now this guy I'm definitely keeping, Fertorius Flame Swordsman, because he boosts all warrior types by 500 attack points. But if he gets destroyed by battle or by a card effect, I could bring back a warrior type. I could target one link warrior monster in my graveyard, special summon it, but I have to banish it when it leaves the field. Then everybody knows what Isotope does, so I'm not going to explain that. Now for my side deck. And you want to see a lot of my tokens. I got a Karibo token, I got a Sheep Blue token, I got a Yusei token, Yugi / Feral token. I got Kaiba. I got the Dual Link Dragon token. Got these tokens from the structure deck of Albast Strike. Now I'm running the Gamma package in this. I don't need to explain that because most people know the Gamma package too well. I might get an Omega for it. We'll see though. Because money, I'm on an income budget, man. Then I got Valor. I side deck it. I don't know why I side deck it, but probably a reason. Always got a reason why I do things. Some things. This is really good when doing your opponent's turn. You can negate stuff. 3 Troll and Lockbird. Side deck this because I'm going to stop my opponent from drawing extra cards. Then I put Glory, such in case I need some Glory of the Noble Knights. I think some of y'all already know what that does. The last chapter is my extra Monster Reborn. Such a case if I have to have that in the main deck, side something out and put this in. Then Illuminate is my draw power. Because I could detach one season material from this card, send one card from the hand to the graveyard and draw one. Then these guys is for the Light Charmer. If y'all control light monsters in the graveyard, I can use this side one of the cards out for this. And just yank your light monster. If y'all doing dark monsters, I could side something out and put this in, yank y'all's dark monster out. Y'all already know the drills. Alright, I think that's it for the Noble Knight deck. Or at least the United, as y'all call it. Alright, guys. That will be the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.